advice do you think they're going to give you? The only advice they're going to give you is advice that will make you think that they are with you, so that when you get there, you will continue to protest and their interests. All those things they have stolen from Nigeria, you continue to protect it for them. And then they will also continue to, they put you in a position where they will now let you know that, listen, I have so person, please, I need you to appoint him, put him minister of this, minister of that, so that you continue to put their own men in position, so that you will not terminate those who are already there. And if they have any new person that will be able to go there and protect their interests, they will make you to put in that person in your new administration. At the end of the day, what are we left with? We are left with the same bunch of, thieves and rogues. So that's why I say it's hard to think, for anyone to think that Nigeria is actually going to make a headway with the kind of structure and system that we have operating today. I say this, okay, look at today, I don't know if this is true. In a country like this, where you have many religious leaders, being in bed with some of these, with most of these political thieves we have in Nigeria, that a well-known churches today, church leaders today, have come out to endorse Tinubu, and these are religious leaders. That the Muslims today, that the Muslim Tinubu and Shetima have, virtually slapped them and spit on their faces by the unknown bishops that they coerced to go to Abuja to install to celebrate or whatever Shetima's choice of running mate for Tinubu. And you see, this man of God could still come out in spite of that to come and endorse Tinubu. The same people. Oh my God, Nigeria is a mess. Nigeria is a mess. But I thank God for one man of God in the north. I've forgotten his name. I don't know whether you people have seen that video. Who have prayed and said that any Christian, any man of God that will pray, for or that will endorse any of these candidates, other than the one that will actually make Nigeria move forward. He prayed against them, and I wish I could play that prayer that man of God prayed. And I say amen to that. That is the kind of prayer any person that calls himself a man of God will should be praying in Nigeria. Now, the issue of terrorism, whether the federal government is benefiting from it or not, of course, he's not only benefiting from it, he's the chairman in chief, he's the managing director, he's the CEO of terrorism in Nigeria. There is no doubt about that. Himself, the vice president, all of them are the chairman in chief of the terrorism and the violence and the unwanted killing in Nigeria, including some governors. What is it called? That shot midget in Kaduna, Rufai, and some other northern governors. They are all part of this whole gang of this whole terrorism in Nigeria that is operating. And then the governors in the south are simply supporting them, or simply conniving with them, or allowing them to perpetrate this mayhem on their people because of their own selfish interests, because of what they will get. They all know the truth of what is going on in Nigeria. But it's like when they go there to Aso Rock, it's like they make them swear an oath. Only God knows. But one day the truth will be unveiled. Only God knows. Why they go there, they know everything that is going on. They know about this terrorism. They know what is going on, but they won't come out and speak. So that makes me believe that when they get there, for them to continue to receive the money they receive from Aso Rock, it's like they made them swear an oath so that they will not disclose, an oath of secrecy and non-disclosure of what is happening, of the evil that is happening in Nigeria and those that are yet to happen that they have already planned. So Nigerians should wake up. We all come here and shout and scream that these people, especially Buhari's major agenda is to give hand Nigeria over to Fulani. I said it yesterday, and somebody was, what kind of agenda, what kind of Fulanization, people think it's a joke. Okay, let's keep quiet. If what happened in Afghanistan cannot be an eye opener to Nigerians, then I wonder what could. Many right now, as we speak, we have how many 700 and something local government area in Nigeria. Of that, 200 and something has been taken over by Boko Haram. They are collecting taxes. Boko Haram and various other terrorist groups in operating in the north, and they are collecting taxes from indigenous, from citizens. Okay, they can't even go to their farms. They have to pay money before they allow them to go to their farms. They have killed them. Some part of the northern, is it the southern Kaduna also, have almost been completely taken over. Many people, the original inhabitants, the indigenes, have been driven away. And then the people are inhabiting it now, these same terrorists, and they have given the places that were predominantly Christians before, are now Muslim with Sheikh leading them in Kaduna under the watch of El Rufai. But most of this, we don't hear them. We don't hear them. But they're happening. They're happening. This man, before they assassinated him, they killed him. You know, what is it? Obadiah Malafia said most of these things that are happening now. He said them. But as usual, when people talk, Nigerians will dismiss them. Oh, he's joking, he's not playing. Obadiah and many other, even that high security, intelligent guy, Yoruba guy, said also confirmed what Obadiah said and what most of us have already known. But is that the common man on the street in Nigeria that everybody is fighting for? They just decided not to agree, not to believe, and not to see the danger not to see the handwriting on the wall and the danger, the imminent danger that they face. Because again, their brain have been so bastardized, so conquered that you know, rather than believing, they're busy defending their oppressor, their masters. At the end of the day, they will continue to cry, Nigeria. You ask them, they say, what can we do? That's even the most painful aspect. What can we do? And then they will tell you, why are you talking? Come to Nigeria and help and do it. Come to Nigeria and line up and then follow and be on the front, and then we'll follow you. Yeah, indeed, we'll come to Nigeria. And then they'll be blaming people abroad, not knowing that it's the same people abroad that is the source of their livelihood today. It's why they are still existing. Otherwise, people will be falling on the street, dying in Nigeria. Because the little economy you're having there in Nigeria today is as a result of people abroad that we are blaming every day, that are working day and night, working out their butts, sending money home for the little forex or foreign currency that the importers have today to do their business is from the one they are sending, because the one that your federal government they are having, in fact, oil is not even giving any money now. Nigeria is not getting money from revenue. It's not getting any revenue from oil since January this year. This is the 7th month of the year. Okay, so even when they are getting, they'll put them in their pockets, and they'll give them to only their few friends, like people like Dangote. Those are the people they only make provision, no matter what they'll give them. They'll give him to import whatever he wants to import, as if there are no other businessmen and women in Nigeria. That is your Nigeria that you are fighting and killing yourself to be one, to continue to remain one. Well, we'll see how this thing plays. It's a matter of time. I hope most of us will not. I don't pray that at the end of the day we'll say, we told you this. I don't pray that will happen, but certainly a time will come when we'll say, oh, these people have been saying this, that Nigeria is hard for any person that understands what is going on in Nigeria to ever concede that Nigeria will still be one. Because I don't know if Peterobi wins, and let's assume they allow him to come in there, which I know is not going to be. These people will never give up. Will never allow him. There was a video I just watched this morning, a recent video they made of an Hausa man, a prominent Hausa man, saying Nigeria is their own, that they will do everything to make sure no infidel will rule Nigeria. And they made sure, they even planned that they will just leave Tinubu because in their own mind, Tinubu is not even a Muslim. In their own mind, Tinubu is not even that kind of Muslim that they want. That is why they push Shetima there to be beside him. Well, you people should shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. There is danger in the horizon. Except we wake up and shun this fear, because what kills a man first is fear. Is fear not even the problem. You know, Julius Caesar said many times before they are dead. You can't get freedom on a platter of gold. No country has ever gotten freedom from the oppressors on a platter of gold. Okay, and even on a ballot box, I don't know any country that have gotten a freedom. Freedom as such a situation like we're going through in Nigeria on a platter of gold. You have to fight for it. Many have to give their life for it. And people like us that are speaking are ready to give our life for it. I don't fear death. Death can only come but once, because I am not a coward. Okay? I would rather be happy to die for what is noble, for what is honorable, than to die for nothing. You don't want to die. You are afraid of your oppressors, and yet they are still killing you. And if they kill you, which one is better? To die for something that you believe in, for which in future your children will remember saying, my father, my mother died for a noble cause, or you die for nothing like a chicken, and you are buried mass burial like a chicken. Oh, that is what you want? Good luck if that is what you want. Or rather to come out and fight like those people in Sri Lanka came out and said, enough is enough. Millions came out. Not when there's protests, 100, 1,000, 200,000, 3,000 come out and they say they're protest and everybody remain in their home. But when it's Big Brother Day, you see all the Nigerian youth gluing in their TV and watching a Big Brother Nigeria, whatever nonsense, and you said you want freedom. Well, good luck to you. Okay, some of us here, we know all that we go through to still see that many of you in Nigeria are surviving. You might not know. People like me, I know the sacrifices I make. Okay, I know. And many other Nigerians abroad, the sacrifices they make to see that Nigeria, to see that people in Nigeria, their family members, their friends, and even people who are not even their friends, they extend hands, of help to them. But every time, why don't you come? Why don't you say that abroad and be talking? Oh yeah, well, we are not the ones suffering it. It's just
All right.
pain, because we know that Nigeria could be better. We know Nigeria could do much better than it's doing now. We know that Nigeria, nobody's supposed to be suffering in Nigeria at all, because I don't know any country that God has so much blessed with immense resources, both human and natural resources, as He has blessed Nigeria. And that is why we feel so pain, because we know Nigeria could do better. We know Nigeria could be positioned in such a situation where countries will be queuing on our embassies in their various countries to get visa to come to Nigeria, to do business or to do anything. I
Okay.
pray God will help us.
Amen. May God help the Federal Republic of Nigeria and its citizens. Thank you very much, Mr. Juden, for that contribution. Guys, do not hesitate to like and share this broadcast if you're yet to do so. And if you're watching us and you have not subscribed to our channel, please hit that hit the subscription button right there and the notification button so you can be notified anytime we come on live. And guys, please help me to like and share this broadcast. Liking this broadcast means you're telling YouTube that you like it and you want more people to see it. So please help us to like and share this broadcast. Thank you very much. I'm going to go straight to, I can see Sariki Father. Sariki Father, good evening. Thank you for joining me today. Sariki Father, are you ready for me, please? Okay, I guess Sariki Father is not ready for me. So I'm just going to go straight to Mr. Chooks, to Big Boys. Mr. Chooks, are you ready now? Mr. Chooks.
Yeah, yeah, good evening.
Good evening to you, Mr. Chooks. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right, please
Um,
go ahead and make your contributions.
yeah, I joined lately. I've been having a problem with my connections, so I don't know if there's
Yeah, I
any particular
noticed.
topic. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted first of all, okay, let me just do the questioning so you can answer for people to hear. First of all, I want to know what you think about what Fashola said about Nigeria not being broke.
I said this yesterday.
Yeah, but he gave his reasons. He gave his reasons for saying Nigeria is not
it's
broke.
it's laughable. It's laughable. You might not be broke, right? But when they ask you to pay for services, can you be able to do that? We're talking about people who are
But he
reasonable.
says, but he's saying that even being indebted and being able to pay for service, being able to service your debt in conventional finance is not being broke. That is what he's saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, look, we are not I don't know how to put it. We are not idiots. Okay, because if you tell me I'm not broke today, there's one funny this thing I watch on I think one of these social media, right? A child is asking his dad, how old are you? He said he's 29, right? And he said, you are 29. He said yes, and you are broke. He said, you're not supposed to be broke. Broke stops at 24. Okay, so what am I saying? Look, if I can afford to pay school fee for my child, I am broke. If I can afford to service my debt, I am broke, because there's penalty if you can't service your debt. For example, if I go to bank now and borrow money, if I can't service it, there's a penalty for that. Okay, that is a sign of broke. So I don't know what he's talking about. His family is not broke. I said it yesterday. That's why he doesn't understand the meaning of broke. Nigeria as it is today is completely broke. And Kachi, I am going to throw this as a challenge to you now, right? If Nigeria think, and Nigerians, especially those who is living in Nigeria, think that they are not broke, yeah? I challenge everybody in diaspora to stop sending money home for complete 3 months. Okay? These people, this is the problem. This is the problem that makes them think they can come to us, talk to us, do whatever they want with us, whenever they want. It is completely.
What is
It
the
is.
challenge? What is the challenge you're throwing to me? You said you wanted to. You are
Yeah,
challenging me.
if you can use your network to tell everybody in diaspora not to send money home for 3 months, we see how rich Nigeria is. I tell you, Kachi, today, we might not know this. The reason Nigeria is still surviving today is money from diaspora. I am telling you this, take it or you leave it. Where are they going to get the dollars they're spending? Where are they going to get the money they're spending today? If not the money. In fact, this government is a criminal government. Because at a point, they made it, you can only send dollars. Why are they telling us how the currency we choose to send? Is Nigeria using dollar? So when I'm saying that these people don't understand, and it pains me that we the followers as well don't understand what we're doing. You get me? So it is completely. I mean, it gives me a headache when I hear people speak in that manner, because it shouldn't. If Nigeria is the same place, I'm telling you, the diaspora community, we should call a meeting and let everybody know our feelings. We've been carrying this country for a very long time now, especially in this administration. Because I tell you, right? If I have 25,000 in my bank today, 25 million naira in my bank today, that money doesn't work out to 5 million compared to when I sent that money. So we are not fools. Even if we are not educated, we are not fools. We see how things works here. So for somebody to come up and say Nigeria is not broke, it's a slap in our faces, especially the diasporans. I am saying it with all Oh man, I mean, actually, like I said, always say. Sometimes I get emotional when I hear the kind of things that is coming out from these people. Like I said to you, if they can say the Ashran community don't send money for us for 3 months, I'm telling you, there will be a change in Nigeria by us, whether they like it or not.
They don't know that, my brother. They don't know that.
I'm not an economist, but I know what the contribution of the diasporans, what it does. If they don't know, like I said, they made a what is it called? They made a regulation saying we can only transfer dollars if we are not important to that economy. Why is such? So I'm saying this, people like Fashola, it's high time, we eliminate them from politics with our PVCs. With our PVCs, these people who make all these callous statements. That is why we are crying today about religion. We are crying today about religion. The problem is not the religion. If I must tell you the truth, it's not the religion. The problem is we forget, some of us forget so easy. This same person, Shatima, we all knew his utterances. Nobody's speaking about that. We are bent on religion. I mean, I just pray. I just pray. Like if I listen to people like Obasanjo, not that I hold him to high esteem, but if he can come today and say, grab this opportunity, or else it will be difficult for you. I know he knows what he's saying. He's been there. He knows how they run things. I don't blame him for that. Because I tell you, why I am even supporting Obi is because hence, he's telling us today that is a cool-headed guy. Hence, he's telling us today he is a real Democrat, right? Don't forget, this is the same thing Jonathan did, okay? But when the time comes to know a true Democrat, he disappointed everybody. All he told us was, it is not worthy for any Nigerian blood to be shed for power sake. Really? If Jonathan would have signed, because I take exception from people who are talking about Obasanjo, talking about what's his name again, Babangida not doing enough or helping destroying this country. The first person we all should be talking about is Jonathan. The first person we all should be shouting about is Jonathan. No one has the best opportunity to transform that country than Jonathan. He said it a few weeks ago. I had every confidence that I will win. That's why I didn't sign that. Really? You want to use that to call us fools? So when we talk about all this, these people, they know what they are saying. I am supporting Obi because once he claimed he's a Democrat, right? The same way I've been saying it in this platform. And last Sunday, I was, I was on my, I was driving when this program. This is the major thing they said that it was, so unfortunate that I wasn't able to contribute on that, because I said the same energy I am giving now is the same energy I will give in calling Peterobi out. And I will want everybody to come out on the street, because if he's a Democrat, he can't touch any one of us. He can't. And that's the only way. And including, if we succeed, I'm telling it to every Nigerian, if we succeed, that National Assembly, if they want to frustrate him, we should be on the street. We need to stop these people. We need to take this power by force, or else it will, even if we prepare Obi today and they succeed in bringing him down, Nigeria will be gone forever. I am telling everybody listening tonight. So, Kashi, I don't know if there's another point.
Okay, yes. You just talked about you just touched on Fashola saying Nigeria is not broke. We know we
Yeah.
displayed a video of the BBC journalist who went to interview the said bandits or terrorists or whatever it is that they are called, and they spoke at length. But what I actually picked from there, and I want to ask you, is the fact that they said that what they do is something that they practically benefit from. And they are not the only ones who benefit from the high level of insecurity in the country. They went further to say the government also benefits from it. The government benefits from it.
Actually, you remember yesterday I made a reference to this, because like I just, came on my phone and, because I subscribe to BBC, and it just came up that they just released a video, and I watched that. Okay, I watched that, and I knew what he was talking about. I knew what he was talking about. It is a business, big business. I'm telling you, because we thought they just killing people without mercy. No, it's big business. You heard him say the only thing is we kill to make the money, but the government don't kill to make the money. They use us to make the money, and that is exactly what it is.
But how? I want somebody to explain to me how.
Okay,
Is it
okay.
that is it that they benefit from seeing people die? They benefit from seeing the citizens going through pains, going through sorrow. If everybody dies, who are they going to rule? How exactly are they
Well,
benefiting from it?
well, Kachi, the real intention, right? The real intention is to grab land. Let's not fool about that. If you listen to that interview, especially in Hausa, forget about the translation, right? It's all about grabbing of land. You see when he said that the Hausa, the Fulanis are here taking our land, So their mission is to grab land, but the stupid politicians, they saw an opportunity in that, and they commercialize it. That is simple. The military budget, where is it going? Where is it going? You had billions Nigeria is spending on security, yet this same government came out to tell you and I, Kachi, that these people their weapons are more powerful than us. Which means they've surrendered their monopoly of violence, because every government has a monopoly of violence. So if they said that, right, I think, Kachi, we love Nigeria. If not, we know what to say on air to make Nigerians react. Because what the government is telling us today is they have basically relinquished their monopoly of violence. And you know what I mean by monopoly of violence. Because no other, in any country, any other person has the power to challenge government. That's why they have monopoly of violence, because that's what it's called. If you want to give them violence, they show you that they are uncomparable. So these people, they benefit from the military. Don't forget there's mineral resources involved in all this. So they make money generally. Who is Zamfara accounting for the gold that reside there? I had some people coming out to cry, oh, if they ban mining, it's going to affect. It's going to affect who? It's going to affect who? How? I don't even know how you can check how much you gain from so resources. Even the NNPC, you can't. Nobody, nothing is transparent. So when the bandits or the terrorist says, oh, this is pure business, the government and we, he cannot say it any better than that. He can't say it any better than. Why I like them is they speak the truth. They say it as it is. They don't lie. The terrorists, they might be wrong in what they're doing or whatever their purpose is, but they don't lie. They say it as it is. They were the first people that was shouting that the sponsors are in the government of Jonathan then. So we have had so many things that tells us the government is involved in this. Imagine, do you know how much they benefited from releasing, because I will call it releasing Kuje prisoners, Boko Haram Kuje prisoners. Because when you don't, there's not even a fight back. There's not even a single fight back. So I take it that they release them unconditionally. Imagine if it is somebody like Nnamdi Kanu that escaped from that place. They would have turned the whole Southeast upside down. They would have done something that anybody can't believe just to get him. But today we have not had anybody being investigated. We have not had anybody being suspended. I mean, Kachi, how again do you want us to explain to you that it's all about money?
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chooks. And also, one more thing before I let you go: the
Okay.
parents of the federal government college school actually came and decided they are going to evacuate their children from the school. Do you think that's a right move? I mean, regarding the high state of insecurity in the country, parents are evacuating their students from schools.
You know the way I'm gonna answer that question, Kachi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every person these people abduct is 100 million and above. Okay? So as I am here today, if any of my sibling, not even my child, is in school in Nigeria, around this area, there's no need for school. If you can't relocate for you to be educated, there's no need. You have to be alive to be educated. You have to be alive to be educated. Look at what the kind of inhuman treatment given to these people. They have spent more than 120 days down there, for Christ's sake. So if I encourage every parent to take away their child from school, because I don't even know the meaning of that school. I don't even know the meaning of the school. Look at what is that girl that they killed? I mean, if she doesn't go to school, she will be alive today, living her life. Maybe her children will go to school. Some of us, our parents didn't go to school, but we are here today. We are educated today, right? So, I mean, instead of somebody to die because he's going to school, let them sit at home. As simple as ABCD.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chooks, for that amazing contribution right there.
Miss Kachi,
Can I have
Miss
a
Kachi,
Nice.
Miss Kachi.
Bro, nice, I can hear you.
Yeah, can I add some things to it? To what this brother just said?
Yes, you will add, but Mr. Juden asked first. Mr. Juden
Okay,
actually asked first to add.
okay,
Uh,
right on
so
with
after
Mr. Jude.
Mr.
Right on.
Chooks, after Mr. Juden, nice, you're up next. But guys, please,
Okay,
the likes are actually very poor. If you're yet to like and share this video, please help us to like. On YouTube alone, we have more than 370 people watching us on YouTube alone, and the likes are more encouraging. Guys, please, if you're watching us right now, hearing my voice, help me to like and share this broadcast. Thank you very much. God bless you as you do so. Mr. Juden, please.
Okay, why, just in addition to what this brother just said, the way governments are benefiting from this whole process, number one, we'll ask ourselves, to what goal is all this? To what aim? And it's undisputable fact, except for some of us who still don't want to believe, it's undisputable fact that Buhari has an agenda. He came in with a straightforward agenda. And that agenda was to, and is still to take Nigeria and hand it over to Fulani and make Nigeria a kind of indigenous country to all the Fulanis in Africa. And he started by, first of all, opening the border, closing the border in the south and throwing open the border in the north, asking everybody to come, asking the Fulanis to come. They'll get visa on arrival. Okay, and they started. I think it was about 4 years ago. I can't remember exactly. I think yes, about 3 or 4 years ago. And they were trooping in. Apart from the one they went, Air Rufai, they went to invite and in collaboration with Buhari before Jonathan's administration to come stand by should Jonathan refuse to go. Okay, let's leave that aside. But the other way around is that this is their agenda. And then he continued to carry out the agenda through, he tried Ruga. Ruga didn't work. Nigeria rose up and protested. It didn't work. And then now they said the reading of the waterway bill has, it's in the second reading. And sadly, many governors in the south, many senators in the south, nobody has even contested against this waterway bill. And what does the waterway bill says? That anywhere there's water in Nigeria, river, whatever, I think it's 10 to 15 miles, if I'm not mistaken, away from that waterway bill will be in control of the federal government, so that he will give it to Hausa Fulanis, so that they will live there, inhabit there, they will build schools, they will build infrastructures for them there. Now, what do you call that if not Fulanization? Can somebody tell me what you call that? So that if you live, like in Lagos now, many waters all over Lagos, right? Then just imagine 15 miles away from that water, nobody will stay there. So if you have houses there, be sure if that bill passes, those houses will be destroyed or will be converted to
okay, Mr. Jordan.
Okay.
All right.
One more point. In Zamfara, like the brother mentioned, gold is still being mined today, and that gold is being sold, but it does not come into federal government purse. It goes the governor, and all those involved. They are the ones, taking this money. It does not come into federal government purse to be distributed like they take from the west, from the south, and bring it to Abuja, and then they distribute it. Okay, the Boko Haram is busy actively. All these terrorists are actively, fighting for dominance in those areas, regions where all these resources are coming from, and they are busy harnessing them and giving to politicians over there their own share.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Jordan. Bernice, we're quickly going to add to what Mr. Chuk said.
Yeah, what I wanted to say is just that our government don't have the willingness to secure Nigeria, to stop this insecurity. A government that is really serious, that is not really collaborating with insecurity. The first step they need to take, first of all, they will bring back a capital punishment. Okay, I would like you to do research on a country where they call Indonesia. The president of that country is called Joko Widodo. When on Nigeria, some group of people that committed crime in that country, their country stand for them, for that man not to execute them. As far that the court of that country find them guilty, even there was Nigerians, they executed Nigerians with those people. Even the citizens of Australian government come and interfere, plead. That man refused. He execute them. This is not the kind of crime that is happening in Nigeria. This is just a minor crime. You understand? Minor crime. This man executed all of them. They refused to release them. Why those bandits? Why have they not be executed when they arrest them? This is our government. Why are they petting them? Why are they caressing them? That is the question we need to ask ourselves.
Okay.
If this Buhari don't have agenda,
okay.
Why can't they bring back a capital punishment, Nigerian government?
Okay. All right, Brian. Nice. Thank you for that. I've heard you, and I'm going to make my own research. Then I'll come to you guys with what I have. I already said that. What agreement do they have for this kind of things to be ongoing, and nothing really is being done about it? I, for one, know that the government are not clueless. I also know that if they want to act, I know they would act. So, but the reason is, why are they stalling? What is making them adamant to do what is needed of them to do? I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris George, please. 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay. Good evening, honorable. Good afternoon, honorable colleagues. I greet every one of you. Let me start from where Fachola said. Honorable Fachola said. So, you say Nigeria is broke. My best of knowledge, I don't believe Nigeria is
No,
broke.
he didn't say Nigeria is broke. He said Nigeria is not broke.
Okay. My best of knowledge, we are seeing that Nigeria is broke, but Nigeria is not broke. If they can recover all the money they stole from former EFCC boss, all the criminal that stole money, that country is not broke. Oh. But as the situation is now, Nigeria is totally broke because anybody cannot pay salary, you cannot afford your citizen wages of life. You are totally broke. So that's my suggestion because you see, Nigerian Labour Congress protesting. Many states go their workers salary complete 8 months, like Benway. So actually, the nation is broke now. The nation is totally broke. If they are not broke, why can't they pay salary? Why can't they afford some many projects they are doing? So totally now they are broke. But they are broke because of the corruption and bribery, stealing in Nigeria. That's the broke Nigeria it is now. Okay. Let me go straight to insecurity state of Nigeria. You see, like one of my brother asked here, is the government making money in this bandits? Government is actually making money. Let me give you a typical example. Typical example is Ukraine. America and the West are making money in Ukraine. How they make their money? They supply the weapon, they're giving them loan, which means they're making money over there. America sell almost 1 point something billion weapon to Ukraine and give them loan. You know what it is, you go pay back, add interest in it. Which means when there's a war in the country, some set of people are using it to make money. So this issue of bandits, kidnapping, ISWAP, Boko Haram, government are making money in it. They make a huge amount of money. So, and there's news I saw on Twitter today that bandits are threatening that they will attack Abuja, Kaduna, Lagos. And there's news I say again in Sahara report that 13 soldiers are abducted. In Abuja, I want to ask honorable colleague questions. Are we safe, or what type of country are we into? Because Nigeria is like a broad bank now, a country that where you can get broad easily, a ritualist country, a cost country. So, what are we actually doing? What is this one Nigeria again? I support one Nigeria, and I'm opposed for Nigeria to go their separate way. But this as issue going in this way, what are we doing? 13 soldiers are abducted by the bandits, soldiers in that matter. And because of insecurity, government are closing school. This one surprised me. What are we doing in Nigeria? Are government playing politics with the people's life? That's the kind of question we ask ourselves. These people, what are we actually doing? Are they serious at all? Everyday killing, bandits are threatening. And when the bandits are creating state of fear to the soldiers now, bandits are creating fear, creating power to the soldiers. This one is too much. Well, I will get my question now.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Chris George, for that contribution. I don't know if Mr. Saki Father is ready for us now. Mr. Saki Father,
Yeah, can you hear me?
hi, good evening. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, good
Where are you
evening.
joining us from, please?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Where are you joining us from today, please?
Yeah, I'm calling from Netherlands.
From where, please?
Netherlands. So
Oh,
how
thank you
is
so
it?
much.
Yeah, how is everything?
We're doing very well, thank you. Please go ahead and make your contribution.
All right. So I think I came late to the platform, but um,
Okay, do you want me to ask you questions based on what we're talking about today?
yes, 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 yes.
Okay, first of all, I want to ask you what you think about Fashola coming out to say Nigeria is not broke.
Yeah, technically, Nigeria as a country with all its potentials, with all its enormous resources, material resources, natural resources, human resources. Nigeria is supposed to be a great country. Supposed to be a great country. So technically, potentially, Nigeria is not supposed to be broke.
Yeah, Nigeria
So
is not meant to be broke, but do you
yes,
think
yes.
Nigeria
But
is
right
broke at the
now,
moment?
the leadership in Nigeria, the people that are the helm of affairs, have looted that treasury dry. You know, they have looted that treasury dry. So right now, even international communities, international agencies are predicting that Nigeria might not even have the money to fully pay its debts. So from every projections, that Nigeria has tendency to default in servicing the loans they have taken from the country. You know, so there is no problem taking loans. But where the problem is when you take loan, what do you use the loan for? Are you using the loan for infrastructural development? Are you using the loan for investment in the sectors that will drive the economy? Or are you taking the loan to share among the political juggernauts? You know, so it appears as if the loans that have been taken to develop this country are only consumed. It appears that greater percentage of this loan have been consumed. you know so because of those steady consumption of those loans gotten, Nigeria does not now have the wherewithal, to even service those loans without troubles. So based on that leadership failures and based on that selfish and a kind of arbitrarily sharing of monies in Nigeria, I would say that Nigeria is broke. The country is going down every day. I want to go with what somebody said on this platform, that if you actually want to know what happens, let those in diaspora, the Nigerian in diaspora, stop sending money back home. I bet you will see that what is still keeping some people alive today is the money that is coming from diaspora. So in my view, potentially Nigeria is not supposed to be broke. Nigeria has a lot of things to be among the best countries in the world. But given what the leaders have done over the years, taking money to consume, you know, taking loans to consume, taking money that is meant to develop, taking money that is meant to build social capital, the most of them are consuming it. On that very basis, I would say that Nigeria is getting broke. That's my submission there.
Thank you so much, Mr. Saki Father. Do you think Nigerian government is benefiting from the high rate of insecurity in the country?
I don't think that any sincere government will be happy with what is happening. I don't think that any sincere government, any sincere leader will be happy with what is happening. You know, if you ask me, I will say that some people who claim to be leading this country, some people in the government are directly or indirectly benefiting from this insecurity. And I will tell you that the amount of money that have been spent, that has been claimed to have been spent in the security sector in Nigeria, if truly that amount of money was actually channeled to that security infrastructure, channeled to this insecurity, by now the insecurity shouldn't be something we should be talking about by now. So, but I believe that there are some elements I'm pushed to believe that there are some elements in at the top or in the government who are benefiting directly or indirectly from what is happening. You know, so that is my thoughts.
Okay.
Some people directly or indirectly are actually benefiting from what is happening. But if the government is very decisive enough to take care of this insecurity, I think that if they are very truthful about that, by now they should have tackled it head on.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Saki Father. Thank you. I wanted to ask, is this your first time joining us here?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
but I wanted to comment on somebody was actually saying something about if Peter Obi comes in and disappoint Nigeria or there. I think somebody said something like that. I didn't know. I couldn't remember how the person made that very
It.
statement.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, Peter Obi, to the extent I know him, is a man of integrity. Peter Obi, to the extent I know him, is a man of integrity. I bet you, if Peter Obi is a president of this country and these things are happening to this level, and Nigeria is at this very level, I'm telling you that Peter Obi will even rather resign. He wouldn't want to. He wouldn't be that kind of president that will be there, and things are going bad, and things are getting even beyond him to control, and he still sits in power. Peter Obi will resign. He's a he's a man of integrity, and he's very credible. I know him. I have. I know when he was the governor of Anambra State. I know a lot of decisive actions he took. Before he came in as the governor of Anambra State was almost ungovernable. Anambra State was a lot of high level of insecurity in Anambra State. But when he came in, he was so decisive about that very monster, and he fought it head on. When you see government that is committed to a cause, government that is not showing selfishness, government that actually wants to work, you will know. It's not about coming to television and speaking grammar and writing a lot of good-looking manifestos. This is not what we are talking about. We are talking about people that are committed, people that put the citizens first before any other thing, people that put Nigerians first before any other thing. And I will tell you, and I'm repeating it here, P2B has shown it in the past. He has shown what leadership means. He has shown what governance means. He has shown that It is not a subordinate subordinate relationship. You know, that governance is not about I am superior and you are subordinate. He has shown that governance is about sacrificial giving up of yourself for the benefit of others. That is what he has demonstrated.
All
Thank
right,
you. I'll
thank
keep
you
it
so
there.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Mr. Saki Father. I was saying I wanted to say thank you for joining us today. Please,
Can I
if
quickly add something, Miss
you
Kachi?
will, you will, please,
Before,
Mr. Leslie. Please hold on. Please hold on, you will. I wanted to say thank you for joining us today, Mr. Saki Father, and also if you have not subscribed, please endeavor to subscribe and try and join us every day like this, Monday to Thursday, 5 p.m. Nigerian time for our discussion. We also have our newspaper review, the morning show, 10 a.m. Nigerian time from Monday to Saturday. Please endeavor to join us, and we have a debate every Friday 6 p.m. Nigerian time every Friday for our debate. So please endeavor to join us. We'd like to have you there. Thank you very much, Mr. Saki Father.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Mr. Let Go, you were going to say something.
yeah, thank you so much. Before he go, he was talking about if Peterobi should have been a president and all these things are going on by now, Peterobi would have, resigned. Yes. Then another thing he said that was he don't think a good, reasonable government will be happy and they are not benefiting from the insecurity in the country. So, if the insecurity is the country borders the federal government, we have a national assembly, for Christ's sake. Look at what happened in Osun State. Their national state assembly voted and removed the deputy governor. What has he done? We tried that nothing, that man did not do anything. So because the man did not, dance on their tone, they collide and remove him. So now we have in Nigeria, we have National Assembly. If the federal government under APC are not benefiting from what is happening in Nigeria, what is the duty of the National Assembly?
Okay.
That is
Thank
it.
you very much.
The President Buhari is there, left the country for almost a year. We have a National Assembly and they did nothing. Up to
Thank you.
today, Buhari has failed us and nothing has been done to him. And we have a robber candidate, a robber senators in the National Assembly, signing all the loans and all the how they will kill other people. And Buhari is there killing us and nothing is happening. So how are
Oh,
they not benefiting?
all right. Thank you so much, Mr. Let Go, for that. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here. But before I
Hello,
do that,
hello, good evening.
yes, Mr. Just for you, please hold on. I'm coming to you right now. Please hold on. Please don't unmute your mic unless I call for you. Thank you very much. Guys, before we go to the next person, please endeavor to help us to like this broadcast and share. Please help us to like. Like I said, the reason why I always ask you guys to wait, make I even show my face. So if you like say because I know they show my face, since no one help me like this broadcast. Guys, please help me to like and share this broadcast. If you're yet to do so, help me to like and share. To like is actually free. To share is actually free. So help us to like and share because of the YouTube algorithm, so our message can spread like wildfire. Whether we like it or not, we need more people to come here and see what we do. We need to sensitize more people. More people have to be aware of their environment. They need to know what is going on in the country. More people have to know. Only when they know, they will be able to vote rightly, because you cannot actually keep calling people, oh, vote for this person or vote for that person. We have to actually make them understand the reason behind us saying that you have to vote like this, you have to do this, you have to do that. So please help us to like. That is the reason we keep asking you guys to like, so more people can view this, more people can get to understand, because we are here to get educated, right? We are here to understand and know what is going on around us. So please, guys, help me to like if you're yet to do so. Like and share this broadcast. And there's a dollar sign right there on the comment section. Guys, you just have to try and support us with anything that you can in the dollar sign is just right there on the comment section, on the right hand side of the comment section. click on the dollar sign and support us with anything that you can support us with to keep this going. Thank you so much as you do so, and God bless you. I'm going to go straight now to Mr. Just For You. Mr. Just For You, good evening. How are you doing today? You can unmute yourself now. Since you know,
Yeah,
since you
yeah.
can
Good
unmute
evening.
yourself,
Good evening.
good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay,
I appreciate the good work you people are doing. Keep it up.
thank you.
The channel is coming up, and the first day that was the day before yesterday. I
Mm-hmm.
joined. The first thing I did was to, you know,
Subscribe.
to subscribe and hit
Thank you.
the bell notification, but I have not hit the liking. That should have been the number one, because if I don't like, I won't join.
Okay.
I
Please help us
appreciate,
to like.
I appreciate the good work, and sometimes people feel that talking is not enough. I want to start with that, because all the discussion we'll be discussing since I will come to that. But I want to tell people that talking is very, very much enough. Because if talking is not enough, why would they want to, ban what they call it, YouTube, Facebook, the other one that has a blue, what they call it? I'm forgetting that.
Twitter.
Twitter. Why do you think they want to ban it? Because the heat is on them. The whole world is watching all of us. They are watching everything. They are seeing what is happening. Let me tell you one thing. The atrocity going on in the country is as a result of the government having hand, not inability. We are talking of a general here, for God's sake. He was the general, a general in the army, commanding the whole Nigeria. He was once a head of state, not president, head of state. He is accomplished. He's an accomplished. So if somebody will say whether it's not benefiting, is benefiting, it's like we are just been deceiving ourselves, and these people are playing on our intelligence. They are benefiting from it. Number one, anything I say here, I always back it up with reason. Somebody said we were just on our own. One of the herdsmen, he said we were just on our own. Then they bought gun and give it to us and said we should start killing. He said, does a cow give birth to a gun? I think that social media, I think you watch it. It was online. So another person, when she was kidnapped with the family from US. She came and said, we will never go back to US again. She narrated what happened. He said, these kidnappers, even the money they are paying them, she said that the kidnapper said they are not the only person that is having that money, that they have people who are sponsoring them. These people have share of it. So that is why they are paying, they are demanding for a high ransom, for ransom. So if federal government want to solve this insecurity, it's very easy for them. We have Tucano Jet. What are they doing with it? Somebody, the man that died last time, I've forgotten his name now. He said he told he was among the members of the panel that set up how the insecurity to look at the insecurity. They make a recommendation. Federal government sweet it behind. You see, they know what is happening. They are benefiting from it. They are sponsoring. Let me tell you, if Bandit can go to Aso Rock, broke into Aso Rock, made the way, because they have testified it, made the way with valuables. According to them, they say they made the way with valuables. Actually, they broke into this thing. They made the way with valuables. That means very soon, Bandit is going to take over the government of Nigeria. That is what they are working towards. I want to let Nigeria know. Let them wake up. Because some part of Nigeria now, as I speak to you, Mina, go to Mina, Niger State, go to Niger State. Some part, not only Niger State, some part of, I don't know, some other state like that, they are collecting tax, this bandit. Not bandit, terrorists. Because it's government accomplishments. They are the ones sponsoring it. When you call the terrorists, they say they are not terrorists, they are bandits. What is the difference between terrorists and bandits? Can a bandit shoot down, do they carry a bomb? Can they shoot down an aeroplane? They cannot. But these are terrorists. But because they are behind them, they don't want. Let me tell you one thing. The House of the Senate, they are the one creating problem for us. Because if the government is not doing well, what you do, you impeach that government. When somebody raised an impeachment in the House of Senate, there was fight. I still have the video. All of them were fighting. They were fighting, and that was the end. They killed down that motion. When you are not doing well, you are supposed to be impeached. And you will see them coming up to say, Buhari is not doing well, Buhari is not doing well. But why can't you impeach him? That is for that. I want to come to the question, the comment of Fashola. If you are not broke, why will you go and borrow money? If you are not broke, why is inflation going high? People are dying in starvation. Nigeria is rated as the poorest nation on earth, if you don't know. Nigeria is not one of the poorest nation on earth. Indiana is taking over from China, the population. India is 1.something billion. China is 1.30 billion. But these two countries, when you combine them together, the number of poverty in that country never still reach the number of poor people in Nigeria. Over 100 million people are under poverty. Then you say Nigeria because himself, they are the one behind our problem. They are the one causing this problem. They know the truth, they know everything, but they will not do it. Why? Because they think of what comes to their pocket first. They don't let them go out on the street. Are they not seeing what is happening? So the insecurity is in Nigeria. It's not that they cannot solve it, but there is an agenda behind it. I want to tell you, 2023 is going to be a bloody year. All of us should, not only just to pray, all of us should be prepared. It's going to be a bloody year. Because the agenda of this regime, they have not met it. That is why they were even fighting that Buhari will come, because they believe that Buhari is the one that will. All the comments they have made that Usman Dafodio has fought in Nigeria for them and given Nigeria, we all see all the comments in the past. But we see that government will just mute. But if any other tribe, if any other person talk, they will just go and arrest the person. They want to kill the person. I want to move down to Ibadan. You see, there was one of the leader behind this terrorism. One of the leaders, they arrested them. Amotokun, I still remember Amotokun. Two of the Amotokun that arrested this their leader, they arrest these two people and they release the main person. Let me start with Governor Otton. Governor Otton, he was attacked. And the people who attacked Governor Otton, they came out to say they are the one responsible. They arrested some. Do you know what happened? These people they arrested, they released them. They went after the cousin of Governor Otton. I'm mentioning the name. If my lie, you can verify. Then don't let me come on this platform again. Because he said, I have the video. I recorded it. He said they arrested his cousin. He said, why would cousin look after my life? The people who did the action, who carried out the action, they came out to say they are the one responsible. They arrested them. Later on, they released them. And they went after the innocent people. That is how innocent people are dying in Nigeria. The main people that are causing the problem, they will live there, they will go after the innocent people. Nigeria has a problem. We are sick. We are broke. Nigeria is broke. If you don't broke, look at the billions of billions they are borrowing. They are not doing anything. And they are still borrowing. IMF loan, they want Nigeria. For that borrowing, they will go into bankruptcy. And they are still borrowing. They are still borrowing. Nigeria is broke. Not that they don't have money, but it's broke. When you say you are broke, it means you don't have money. Nigeria, I will not describe Nigeria as being broke. They are going towards bankruptcy. That is why we need somebody who have the talent, who have the zeal, who have the economic acumen to be able to bring out Nigeria from sinking. Nigeria is sinking. So that is one thing I want to talk about concerning Fashola. But the most important thing I want to say, the people that are really causing this problem are even the Satanás. Because of greed. Look at when they wanted to zone the presidency to the south. It is even the Satanás that themselves that even kick against it. It's not constitutional. Sowore is one of them. And you say the constitution is fraud. And you say it's not constitutional. You are even contradicting yourself. It's not constitutional. Then because he was having the belief that if something is thrown open, that is where he will be having opportunity. But not knowing, even Governor Wike, all of them supposed to have supported it. It will work. So the problem is the Southerners are greedy. The elite, the political elite in the Southerners, they are greedy. Not that they don't know what to do. If they come together today, I'm telling you, moderator, if they come together now and say these things must be done, you will see Nigeria will change. Nigeria will change.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Just for you. That's an amazing submission right there. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure having you on the show. Endeavor to join us tomorrow again, 5 p.m. Thank you. I'm going to come back to you shortly, Mr. Just for you. We have Israel Asamota right here, all the way from Pluto. Mr. Israel, please.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you much, Ms. Kachi, for the invitation. And good evening to everyone on the panel, and good evening to the concerned Nigerian citizens around the globe. You see, today we are still deliberating on the nation of Nigeria. So what I feel is that I think we've had enough of all this thing. It strikes me when you see a nation. I'm not going to speak on what's his name. Is it the other guy, the other governor, who's the minister who was just speaking? I don't want to speak to him. You see, but I don't want to speak about him. With all due respect to him, but I don't want to speak to him. You cannot have people who are there just because your own selfish interests and want to lie just because you want to save your principal. It's not going to help you. You need to save your future generation. And this is why somebody like me, I will not speak on him, because they are just there they are like propaganda machines. So we just leave that. Nigeria, I have to talk about the insecurity. As a democratic system, we call it, which it is under the United Nations, whether they gave us a kangaroo this thing. But my feel is Nigeria need a better person to have a structure and to go with the confab, and also give us a better constitution that will see all Nigerians under that constitution. I think that is the best way, because one, the first thing we have to do is to have a kind of a nation building whereby all the geopolitical zone will come together to have a kind of a peaceful resolution, so that they can understand where we get it wrong. Because if we don't have a national dialogue on this issue, we are still going to be roaming about it like that of the Bermuda Triangle. That is just a fact. But the fact is, another thing is, they continue to tell us that nothing is wrong there. I feel there's a section of the Constitution that does not align with the Nigerian public. All they need to do, Nigeria has a constitution that is a written constitution, which means it can be amended. This is why I keep on asking those who are saying, let us do it like this, let us do it like this. The answer is no, because you elected people in the National Assembly to represent you from your constituency. These people, do you actually know that it is now that some Nigerians are beginning to understand the role of these people who represent you from the constituents? They didn't know. Because these people just go there without even notifying. They don't even know their constituency, where they hail from. They don't even know. Some of them just go to the National Assembly and sit down, begin to embezzle the money and just eat the money. Not going back to the same constituency to tell them what the nation has for them, what they ask their constituents, what they want. Because if we continue to do this, this is how we are going to heal ourselves. You cannot have somebody living in the United Kingdom, for example. You have your MP representing you in the parliament, and tomorrow there's something wrong in your constituency. You have the right to write to your MP and ask why. But in Nigeria, you don't even know who is representing you. Other than you just say him, he's running for House of Representative. Look at the other one, the other disgrace one the other day in Edo State, went to fight someone who was asking you a question. And you send your talks to beat this journalist up. This is how we started. This is how we started. For them not understanding what their role is as a representative. So a lot needs to be, said here. We need to actually talk to ourselves. What do we need? Now, looking at what happened in National Assembly, I heard when Lawal was talking, you have 42 intelligence report, 42 before the Kuje prison. You had 42 intelligence that something is going to happen. There was nothing like a meeting being held to say, now we need to do this thing. Now I continue to ask, where is our defense minister? Is it no time he should be invited by the National Assembly to give an account? What are you doing with the money being allocated to this defense? How much do we have in our arsenal? Some of us that will not understand what I mean by arsenal. An arsenal is a place where instruments of war are kept. You can say, for example, the NDA. But how much do we have? How much are we spending on that defense budget? How much? Where are the resources? Where are the trained personnel? This thing I continue to ask myself because I've got uncles that went to the Liberian War and they told me the story, like this is what happened there. We went there, we defeated them. We restored democracy, we restored peace there. We went to Sierra Leone, we did the same. We restored peace there. What happened in Sambisa Forest? What happened to the bandits? What happened to the kidnappers? It's an abandoned project for Nigeria. And we say we are giant of Africa. Come on, Ghana. Ghana, that is not up to 2 states or 3 states in Nigeria, is already talking in the ECOWAS region, sub-region. We ourselves, we cannot even represent ourselves when it comes to the ECOWAS region. And without Nigeria, there is no ECOWAS. So it is high time we Nigerians, we need to look for, it's not about just saying, let's do this. Listen, it's a complex thing. But if we come together as one to say this is the person we actually want, and we elect this person, and bring out the resources in every Nigerian. I can tell you that there are Nigerians who are scientists. I can tell you the best consultant in the whole of the UK is a Nigerian. If you go to the United States, the same. If you go to Australia, the same. If you go to India, the same. Go to Indonesia, the same. Go to Thailand, the same. Nigerians are scattered around the globe with different specialties. Is it not someone that won gold? Nigeria is happy. But this is somebody who actually left the country to seek for greener pasture and represent the country. But she's proud. But today, we were celebrating the person. But we forgot that the likes of Choma Ajunwa, Francis Obikwelu, they all also came out to run for Nigeria. But at the end of the day, they were not being celebrated. They have to denounce their citizenship and switch allegiance to other countries. Have we not lost talent? The answer is yes. It's not all about politics. We need to look at the broader aspect of it. What Nigerians are losing, the resources we are losing. If you go to the American army, you see Nigerian Americans. 7. But we have a brother who served the nation and was never celebrated. These are veterans who went for war. These are heroes. They are heroines as well. These are men and women who fought so much to make life better for you and I. How are we celebrating them? How are we saying these are the things? It's not about who to rule. No, it's about how are we going to put this thing in order. There's a lot to put here because we are wasting a lot of resources. Nigerians, to us now, we do not have anything to show for it. It's very painful. But if we now continue to say, and we are going to start fighting it, this one, this is not my brother, they are using this thing to divide you, and they are also happy because it's giving them benefits. Because divided, they are happy. You will be sad. Because if they don't divide you, they don't find something to come and tell you. Is it not what Fashola is telling you now? When Nigerians are crying in debt, but it's actually telling you that, thank you very much. Nigerians, we are not in debt. Is that not what he's telling you? But go and look at it. You will see. It will speak for itself. So don't we need competent leaders? I know there are some Nigerians there that are watching. Man, this is not the time to watch. This is the time for us to get. If you have to get a calculator, start calculating. If you have to get a pen, start looking, carry microscope, use it to. How is the future going to? Listen, in every country that you guys live now, in that country, they are talking about Vision 2030, 2040, 2050. They are already building their future towards that direction. We have not even started from scratch. And this is why I always tell my brothers, some of them who wants this, it's good to agitate. Like I told you the other day, it's good to agitate because the injustice of the land makes you to have the agitation. But you also have to be very careful when making your agitation. Do you actually look for the problem and the foundation so that we can tally it together? When making your agitation, submit it. I gave you an example. The Scottish. In Scotland, they're having their agitation, but there's a way for it. Because these people will not give you like free of charge. It will not happen. But how do you do it? You have to use a mindset. You have to look at how the political spectrum is for you to channel it. How do you channel it? You have political parties. You send people to the House of Representatives, Senate, to the House of Senate to actually lobby you. Because in that constitution you have, it doesn't pave way for referendum. So how do you change this kind of thing? Is by trying to get people who are very, very much intelligent and put them in the right office to carry out your agenda. Example, I can give you an example. In the Westminster Parliament, you have the Scottish National Party represented by Ian Blackford. That is the SNP MP who is representing the whole of Scotland there, pushing the agenda. They will not fight, but there's a way. They are going to use what is on the Constitution and try to push it to the Parliament so that it can be passed. They got their referendum before and they're doing the second one. So let us not have a kind of approach that will see these people thinking that, hey, yes, he said, when you want to kill a rat inside the clay pot, you have to be very sensible. We don't want to elect people. And some of us here that are enjoying the dividends now, you want to push that agitation to those who are already suffering. There's a way you have to look for the ground. It's called common ground. Please, let us look for the better candidate to remove these people. Because this government so far has failed. How can 42 intelligent reports came to you and you are proud to say it out? We have 42. What did you do? What did you do to save Nigerians? You couldn't do nothing. The other day, we were expecting the president to speak to us as Nigerians, and when he spoke, we became speechless. So does that not tell you that Nigerians, instead of us fighting ourselves, it is better we sit down and call your brother, Mr. A, Mr. B, what do you know? What can you do? How can you do this? What do we have to do? People with ideas. We should not just come and say, hey, yeah, this one, this, we'll start calling this one, we'll call them fool, we'll call them. Why using insult instead of finding ideas? Tell me which one to get. Instead of me using insult to you, it's for me to call you that I see some potential to and say, my brother, sit down. How do we get this thing right? Let us dialogue.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Welcome.
Mr. Israel Asemota, for that mind-blowing presentation. Like, do I call it presentation or contribution? Whatever the case may be, that was actually very mind-blowing and very insightful. Thank you so much for that amazing, amazing contribution. So, guys, I believe everybody has contributed, but you guys know how we do it. We're still going to go round again, once again, for you guys to round up on everything that you have said so far. But before I do that, I want to take time out to say thank you to my amazing panelists. Mr. Juden, Mr. Saki Father, Mr. Just for You, Mr. Let Go, Mr. Israel Asamuta, Mr. Chooks Obibwes was here, Mr. Sunday was here as well. So, guys, I just want to say thank you for always coming here. I know it's not easy to come here every time to lend your voice. I know everyone is busy. You guys are busy, but for you to take time out of your busy schedule to be here, you guys, I'm super grateful. Like I keep saying, words alone cannot qualify how grateful I am to have you guys here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You all have a special, special place in my heart. I'm going to say thank you to everyone in the comment section. I see 2NG right there. I see Frank Ono right there. And the mommy of all, Mommy Diaspora, I see you right there. Thank you for always being here with me, Mommy. I appreciate you. I see Mike Nuru. I'm so sorry, guys. It's so difficult to pronounce some of the surnames sometimes. Thank you so much for being here. I can see Godwin Aguza. Godwin Agusa, thank you. Johnson Emmanuel, Victor Chuka, thank you so much. I see Linus Nwaforu, thank you so much. Kelvin Jace TV, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I made you in the faith. Jacob Obedience, I see you right there. Israel Asemuta, I see you right there. Thank you guys so much for always being here. Now, Mabella Mary Kimade, thank you so much. Anna Zua, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Johnson Emmanuel. G Simon 137. I see you right there. BTV Ninja. I see you right there. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can see Osaye Were Monday Omoro. Thank you, Ike Umuhi. Thank you so much. Jolly Ogbomudia. I see you right there. Thank you, Femi Bash. I see you, Maki Rabo. I see you, Reginald Oluchi Okoli. Thank you so much for being there, being here with me. I appreciate you guys. You guys make the comment section always fun. I appreciate it. I see Ima, Alex, Ian. Thank you so much for being here with me. Rita Adams, Unstoppable. Thank you. I see Innocent Orca. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Femi Bash, I see you right there. Yusuf Badamasi, I see you right there. Tonia 161, I see you right there. Thank you guys. We have a lot of comments here. I'm so sorry if I've not called your name. Ari Gold, I see you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are the best. You know how we do it. Nachidi Domike, I see you. Frank Ono, I see you. God bless you. God bless everyone here. God bless you. Thank you all so much for being here. But to my amazing viewers, I can't forget you guys now. You guys are the best. You guys are the bomb. To my amazing viewers, thank you guys for always watching our program. God bless you. And don't forget to hit the like button if you're yet to subscribe. Do so and share this broadcast so more people can see what we do here. I'm going to give everybody 1 minute again to round up on everything that we've said so far on this platform. I'm going to start with Saki Father. Mr. Saki Father, please. Mr. Saki Father, are you ready for me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Good evening to you. Please, you have your 1 minute to summarize everything that you've said so far.
Yeah, a lot of things have been destroyed in Nigeria. Nigeria is really going down every day. You know, that country needs to be salvaged. That country needs to be saved. You know, this time around, we need to get it right. We need to make every effort to see that 2023 election is an election that is done by the people. Whoever is gonna go there to lead us, let us make sure that it is the people, it is the government of the people, you know, so that we the people can make our decisions. We the people can be part of the government.
Okay.
Turn around Nigeria for good.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Saki Father, for that very brief and direct summary. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan, please, your 1 minute starts now.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you, all our listeners. And I just want to say that everybody should be conscious of what is going on. And those who still don't want to believe about the direction that the Buhari terrorist administration is leading us to, I want you to just open your eyes, ask questions if there's anything you don't understand. This is not the time of plain ignorance. What is happening is real. Nigeria, the leaders in Nigeria want to destroy Nigeria. In fact, they have destroyed Nigeria and they don't care about that at all. Neither do they care about you. So it's up to you. If you continue to support them, you continue to feign ignorant and believe there is nothing happening, or Nigeria cannot be taken over and be handed to the Fulanis. It's up to you. But the fact that you refuse to believe does not erase the fact. If you don't wake up, Nigeria is gone forever. Take care.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jordan, for that wonderful summary. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Just for You. Mr. Just for You, please, what is your advice for Nigerians watching us right now?
My advice is this simple. Nigeria is a complex society. So what work for England might not work for Nigeria, because Nigeria, anybody want to handle Nigeria have to handle Nigeria as a complex society. Number one, I have seen a credible candidate. He didn't pay me. I don't know him. I am still advocating for Peterobi, because if it's good for you, it's good for me. That is where you get that just for you. I'm doing what I'm doing just for the benefit of everybody. My suggestion is that at least let people volunteer. You print banners, all these flag, all these small flag when they are playing football. You see the people, let them print a poster. Then you put it on any taxi, anything in the village, everywhere. Let people know Peterobi, because that is the weapon they are using against Peter now. That nobody know Peterobi, because it's the only savior we have. And
Mr. Just for You, if you were called upon to make a certain donation to help whatever it is to make sure the word spread, are you willing to do so?
I'm willing because I am making the sacrifice, because it's a future we are building for our children to come. Nigeria is going to be taken over. I'm telling you the truth, but people don't know. Nigeria will soon be taken over, because they are planning it, and the people that are planning it are in the top government position. So there's nothing you and I can do other than we take it by force, because these people are ready to do anything. They call on their brothers everywhere to come, that Nigeria is for them. And we are seeing the effect. If not because of Unandi and ESN, by now the forests of East, they were already taking over everywhere. So it is now for us to take it and sanitize Nigeria. I, for one, I don't advocate for division. But if we know that we don't want division, let us salvage Nigeria. The only savior there is Peterobi. Not Tinubu, not Atiku. They are still going to dance. Even for somebody to say the good work that Buhari have started, where he stopped, I will continue for there. That is what some of them have said. If he has that means everything will still continue. Okay. So what we need to do now is to bring out Peterobi. Let everybody print. Let people volunteer. Print handbills. Print anything. Then put it on the poster. Put it on the door of your car. Put it. Then people will see who is this man. That is how to me. If people are driving all this 2K down for all this what they call it KK, you put it on the all those this little flag. You place it there. That is where Peterobi can be known.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Just for You. Mr. Just for You, what's your name, please?
My real name is Emmanuel Enohoya.
I'm sorry. I think I'm just going to pick Mr. Emmanuel there and leave the remaining one. Make I not bite my tongue a bit.
Okay, Emmanuel.
So Mr. Emmanuel is fine by me. Mr. Emmanuel, thank you so much. I always enjoy when you speak. Thank you so much for always being here. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is Mr. Let Go. But before that, I can see Harvey Collins is trying to join us. RV Collins, please, I cannot accept you because your device is not connected. Please connect your device so you can be accepted, so you can make your contribution before we round up the show. Please do that. Thank you very much, RV Collins. If you can hear me, make sure your device is connected. Mr. Let Go, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. There is nothing new. Nigerians have cried, Nigerians have died, and no solution. We don't have a country, as the last speaker said. These people believe that Nigeria is their country, and they are trooping in thousands to come and take over us. So we have to stand up against it. And the only way we have to do that is for us to go vote for a competent candidate that have told us that they will deal with insecurity decisively. Where Nigeria need to dialogue, we dialogue. Our borders are open. All these Nigerian Fulanis are coming to Nigeria to take over. They are having an INEC office in Niger Republic. So they want to take over us. And the Nigerians will have to stand up, vote for Labour Party, get your PVC, defend yourself, equip your family, internal security, guide your forest. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Let Go, for that. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Israel Asemuta. Please, what's your advice to Nigerians right now?
Yeah, my own advice to Nigerians, as you know me, as a Democrat, Nigeria belongs to you as a citizen. All you need to do, vote, get your PVC. Do not allow anyone or leaders to take over what you know that belongs to you. Just like what it's said in their constitution they gave to you. The citizen has absolute power. They are the ones who elect the leaders. They employ the leaders. So go and get your PVC and vote a candidate that will take you to the next generation and your future generation. You know, thank you much, Nigerians. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And God bless the youth. And God bless those heroes and heroines who fought so much to make life easier for you. Good night and God bless you.
God bless you too, Mr. Israel Asemota, for that powerful submission right there. I'm going to go straight to Mr. Chooks Obeboez. Mr. Chooks, your advice to Nigerians, please, before we round up the show. Mr. Chooks Obeboez, are you ready for me, please?
Yes. Thank you once again for allowing me to speak. I want to use this opportunity to tell Nigerians, especially the youth, go out there, register for a Labour Party, not just PVC. I don't believe PVC is enough to guarantee this victory. With registering, so that we don't come back in the next election, and because the youth should be right to take over the country, and for them to do so, they need to be on the political parties, and that will assure us the victory. This they don't have platform. They're saying it's all about this. If everybody start registering for their preferred parties, they won't be saying we don't have a platform to win the election. So I encourage every youth, market women, and everybody that wants change in this country to go out there and register. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Chooks Obeboez, for that. Okay, we have two new people here. We have Mr. Abel and Mr. RV Collins. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys the opportunity to speak on what we're talking about because we're already rounding up the show. I'm going to start with Mr. Abel. Mr. Abel, please. Good evening to you. Mr. Abel.
Yeah, good evening, Niger Watch.
Good evening, Mr. Abel. How are you doing today? Okay, please, Mr. Abel, hold on. I can see Ogbona Celeb is trying to ask how do they contribute to the show. The link is just right there in the comment section. All you have to do is click on that link and I have you right here with me on the screen. Mr. Abel, please go ahead. Good evening to you. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. And you? Yeah, thank you for all the panelists for your word of advice and encouragement. Actually, what is happening in our country is blows someone's mind, and we that are outside are a kind of we're not being settled because the agenda the government has in that country, they are advancing, and everybody seems to be everything is okay. To be honest, I feel that the best option for Nigeria as of today is everybody should get themselves ready, prepared, either by arms or in any way you can defend yourself, because the government is no longer there to defend the citizen. So on that note, regarding the election, I encourage everybody as well to see how they can rally around Peterobi, the Labour Party, so that if there's any need for us to do, there will be need for us to change the government come 2023.
Okay.
That's my contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abel. Mr. Abel, is this your first time being here with us?
Yes, this is my first time of speaking with you, but I've been following your programs.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abel. I hope you have subscribed.
Yeah, I will do that. Thank you.
Please subscribe and kindly like this broadcast. Thank you so much, Mr. Abel. I'm glad to have you here today. Please endeavor to join us more often. Tomorrow we're going to be here again, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Please endeavor to click on the link and join us for our discussion. Thank you, Mr. Abel. Yes. I'm going to go straight to the next person I have here, which is RV Collins. RV Collins, good evening to you. How are you doing today?
Good evening to you, or good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me or you're hearing my voice from. Please, I'm so much happy, like I said yesterday when we were in the program. Today, I just want to say a very big thank you to Nigeria Watch for making your time. Also, a very big thank you for everybody that is joining this platform every evening. Please, for the question you ask, I just want to tell Nigerian we are not going to continue saying one word this every time. The advice I need to give now is that they have seen what have been going on. Even though if you are a blind person, I believe you can hear. If you cannot see, you can hear what is happening in the country. Since we are hearing everything that is happening in the country and we are seeing the massacre, the burial, the things that is the roughing hand and everything declining in the orders and not being in order. So I don't think that by this time that somebody will now come and tell you what to do. If all this while APC and PDP are being in power, if you see it good, then go ahead and vote the APC and PDP. But if you did not find it worthy, I don't need to tell you to change, because what makes me to say this is because of people still running about Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar after everything that they have brought to our country, our nation, the insecurity and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So this time, we ourselves that is outside the country, we are trying, contributing our time, contributing our money, trying to make things easy. It's not because that we cannot afford to feed ourselves or our family, but we are doing everything we are doing for the poor masses, the voiceless people. But this time, I want everybody to go out there, make your choice. The choice that you want to be inside, just go and suit yourself. That shoe that you want to wear for 8 years. Now we can see how much is dollar in the market. We can see the insecurity. We can see everything, so forth and so on. So I don't need to beg anybody anymore. We are trying to convince people, but this time we don't need to beg people anymore. But what we are going to do is to tell you to make the right choice, which is what the person that is trying to drive towards our direction. I just want to give a little illustration before I will drop. If you go to park, maybe for example, you are going to Lagos State, and you find a car or you find a bus in the park that is going to Port Harcourt, I don't think that you can enter that car because it's not your direction. But when you see a car that is going to your direction, you're supposed to enter the car without knowing what people will say. But this time we have seen somebody that is going towards our direction. So if you think that this direction that you are going is not the direction you are going, then suit yourself. Because now I am very angry seeing the youth still backing up the people that have bring everything to the country. People that have turned this country upside down. Imagine a country like Niger that is in the bush cannot be recognized in the world, giving them what belongs to them. But when it comes to we, Nigeria, the people that have everything, if you talk about intelligence, we are there. We talk about whatever you can think of, Nigerians can be there to defend themselves. But now it's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. When we are thinking about it, it's very, very sad.
Okay.
A country like Nigeria, we don't have nothing. We don't need to start mentioning. We don't have nothing. But this time, please, Nigerians, I know that you people will see this message. You will see this live broadcast. Anything you think that can suit you, go ahead and do it. But I just want to warn, don't do it for the benefit of your own pocket. Because of what you want to eat or what you want to get, you will throw away the future of your own self and your future of your children. If you have never get a children now, remember you will get, even though you are a reverend father, you will get a sister. Even though you are a reverend father, their sisters will get children, and their children will get children. So, only what I want to say is, don't because of what you will benefit, because I'm still hearing some people, other platforms that is saying, we are endorsing Tinubu. Because if I look around of those people, I will see that they are just shouting because of their pocket. But please, don't because of your pocket, what you want to gain from those people, and you support them. Support anybody that you are supporting genuinely. Even somebody asked a question yesterday. He said, if Peterobi go there today, because I want to clear this air once and for all, and I want to clean people doubt, we are here to fight for good president and good country. If Peterobi eventually enter there tomorrow, I said to somebody yesterday, I say, write my name down. Even if you want my address, I will give it to you. If Peterobi go there tomorrow and start doing the same way that we don't want, we all are going to still come out here to say, Mr. Man, what we hear when you want to go is not what we are hearing now. That is where I stand. May God bless Nigeria.
Right. Thank you, Mr. R.V. Collins. May God bless Nigeria. And like Mr. R.V. Collins just said right there, even a little baby knows that there's famine in the land. There's nobody that is blind to what is going on right now in the country. The hardship has tripled. In fact, the hardship has quadrupled because it is terrible. It is terrible. It is, as in, if there's any word more than terrible, that is what I'm going to use right now. It is terrible. The hardship is just too much. So the crime is increasing daily. People are out of jobs. It's just frustrating. If you bring money now and say you want to start business for the country, they will frustrate your efforts. As in everywhere around the country, it's just frustration. People are angry. If you talk small to now, everybody will face you because everybody they vex. People are very angry. There's nothing working. Nothing is working in the country, and it's terrible. So I want to urge everybody, make sure you go get your PVC. Nigerians in the diasporas, don't get tired. This is not the time. Now the work they start. Don't get tired. Keep calling your people. Keep sensitizing them. Make them understand the reason why they have to go get their PVC and vote right this time around. Please, let's continue to do this. This is not the time to get tired. I know we are trying, but we can still put more effort to make sure we attain our goal because it is terrible. The situation is terrible. Even if you want to claim, okay, the situation now affect us directly, but we have family members, we have loved ones, we have people we care for, we have people who care about us, so we cannot get tired. This is not the time for us to get tired. I want to applaud you guys for your efforts, your time, everything you guys have been doing so far. You guys have been amazing, but let's continue to put our hands together, put our heads together, put our thoughts together, and continue to do what we know how to do best. That's why I say you guys should always try and like this broadcast. The reason why I say you guys should like this broadcast, because not everybody can join us when we are on live like this. Some people will come later and watch, but some other people don't even know about the platform, don't even know what we do here. So when you like the video, you are directly telling YouTube that this video is great and I want you to suggest this video to more people. That is what you are telling YouTube. So it's not like, the reason why I'm telling you to always like is not for a personal gain or anything. It's just so YouTube can, suggest this video to more people, like those people who doesn't even know about the platform. YouTube will suggest this video to more people so people can see, people can come and hear, people can get educated and understand what is going on in the country. It is terrible. No good roads, no lights, nothing, no security. It's just terrible. It's alarming. It's heartbreaking. Sometimes when you just think about the country, you go just shed tears. Like somebody rightly said, everybody is celebrating Toby Amason, the girl that won the 100-meter hurdle race. Everybody is a supporter right now. She was able to achieve that because she had an enabling environment. There's no enabling environment in the country. Our professionals are leaving, doctors are leaving, nurses are leaving, engineers are leaving. If all of them come out finish, who won't call remain? They won't call remain doctor wey go took person injection for a year. I've been waiting. So please, guys, let's not get tired. This is the time for us to double and triple our effort. Let's do what we know how to do best. Thank you all so much. God bless you for your time. God bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Until I come your way next time, tomorrow, 5 p.m. Nigerian time. I remain your girl, Kachi. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Yes, you that is watching me right there. We cannot spell success without you. Have an amazing day. Mr. Emmanuel, why you dey laugh? Have an amazing night rest. Thank you all so much. God bless you and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye-bye and ciao, ciao. This is me saying peace out.